Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. This video is to explain a professional or a prescribed Ruqyah treatment. So what is a prescribed Ruqyah treatment? It is a Ruqyah treatment that is prescribed by a Raqi or by a Sheikh or a healer who is knowledgeable in Ruqyah. Someone or a Raqi who diagnosed the patient. So the last video you saw how to prepare a self-treatment. People can prepare their treatments at home and they can do. This is a general treatment. Some people, their problems do not go away. Some people, they cannot prepare a self-treatment. They cannot recite Quran or they cannot have someone to recite Quran for them. So this is a prescribed treatment. A treatment that you will get from one of Sheikh Abderraouf Ben Halima student Rockies or his team or his centers or himself. You will get this treatment. This is his prescription. This is his prescribed treatment. So firstly, when someone goes to the sheikh or they go to the sheikh center or the sheikh's team for ruqyah, the sheikh will diagnose you. You will be diagnosed. This is very important. This is to find the person's problem. And after this diagnosis, you must be told what is your problem. You must be told how your sorcery was done and what are your sorceries. For example, you may be told that your sorcery is done by eating, your sorcery is in your stomach, or your sorcery is in your house, or your sorcery is in your body. And your sorceries may be done by nuts, or by sacrifices, or by blood. This is the result of your diagnosis. It means that we know exactly what symptoms, what sorceries we are going to cancel or we are going to treat. So everyone who does a treatment with the Sheikh group or the Sheikh Ruqyah team, they must be diagnosed and they must be told their results. Okay, this is very important. And depending on their results, they will be prescribed a treatment. So for specific sorceries, they will be given specific treatments to do. And this treatment is not like the general treatment. This is specific. Okay? So let's begin inshallah. So firstly, everyone who is diagnosed by the Sheikh Hafidahullah or his group, they will be given a paper with the prescription. And the paper, they will be the results of the diagnosis and they will be told how their sorcery was done and what are their sorceries. In this prescription, the details of the treatment will be given. Everyone who does a diagnosis with the Sheikh's Ruqyah team, they must be given this. If you were not given a prescription, then something is wrong and you need to find out. Okay? Now, you will be given a package. In this package, you will have the Ruqyah or the Quranic dilutable prints. It is the Quran that is printed on the paper with edible or dilutable ink. Okay? And this can be used to prepare Quranic water without reciting. So the people who cannot recite, they can put this in the water, which I will demonstrate soon, how to prepare the Quranic water. And this is very beneficial because many people, they seek treatment and they cannot recite Quran and they don't know how to do. So this makes things easy. Even for the non-Muslims, we can treat the non-Muslims with this, and we have many results from this, and this is well known in the Sheikh's statistics. Okay, you will be given some bakhur sticks or incense sticks. You will be given some senna leaves or senna pods. You will be given some oil, maybe olive oil or black seed oil, or in some cases, in some countries, you may be given cream. Okay, so all of these products, these are Quranic products. Quran is recited onto this, the Ruqyah is recited into this, and then onto the bakhur sticks. Okay, so firstly, in your prescription, you will see that there's a part of your prescription that you will have to do hijama. On the prescription, there will be the points of hijama. These points are not general points. Okay? These points are specific points that your sorceries are concluded to be. Maybe it's in your head, maybe it's in your stomach, maybe it's in the ovaries, maybe it's in the foot. Okay? So hijama needs to be done on this place. Okay? So everyone, you will see another video about hijama. You should know about hijama. Okay, it's like this. You put the cups and the suction on different parts of the body. Hijama is from the Sunnah of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and there's many benefits of it. Now this hijama, it is what we call Ruqyah hijama. that the Quran, the Ruqyah, must be recited during the hijama. Okay, so it's not the general hijama that many people know about, it's the special hijama. Okay, so for example, if the sorcery is in your head, the hajam will put the cup on your head, maybe in the front or the top, depends on the diagnosis, and the ruqya will be recited. The ruqya is specific verses, special verses to cancel or to burn your sorceries, depending on your diagnosis. And it is recited for a period of time, maybe 20 or 25 minutes. So it must be done in a special way. And this is to remove the sihr that is in your body. Okay, so this is very important. It's a compulsory part of the treatment. Sometimes it is done right away after your diagnosis. Sometimes it is done within your treatment period, and you have to return to do the hijama. Okay, so you need to read your prescription, and you will see about the hijama, inshallah. In another video, we will talk more about the hijama and demonstrate it more, inshallah. Then you will see again in the prescription, you will see how to prepare the Ruqyah water. Okay, now firstly you have to prepare the water for drinking. Okay, so you saw last time on the self-treatment, you can recite the Ruqyah on the water and prepare it. In this case, you are going to get a large bottle of drinking water. So on the prescription, it will mark the amount of water, maybe 25 liters, 30 liters of drinking water. And you will take the Quranic dilutable prints or sheet, okay, and then you will place it in the water like this, and you will put it in, and then you will leave to dilute. Maybe after 10 or 15 minutes it will dilute, and you will get Quranized water. All of these verses will go into this water. My viewers, I must tell you, the amount of verses on this dilutable prints, it is so much of for the ruqyah. It is far more effective than reciting a little bit of verses into the water. So we will recommend that you use this paper, because it saves you a lot of time from reciting all these verses into this water. So now you will have a large bottle, almost 30 liters of drinking water, which you will use to drink throughout your period of time. So on your prescription, they will have the amount of days for your treatment. So some people will have 3 days, some people will have 7 days, some people will have 12, 14, some people will have more days. It all depends on how long your problem was. On your diagnosis, you will be we will know how much days to give you. Okay, so you have to drink this water throughout your period time. Maybe 1 liter of water, maybe 1.5 liters of water, maybe more during the day. You have to drink every day. Now this is not sufficient. You will also be given senna leaves or senna pods, and this is a herb that is used to detox the stomach or the intestine or the body. It gives diarrhea, it purges the body. Okay, senna is very beneficial, and it's also mentioned in the sunnah and the medicine of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So you will now have to take the senna, and you will have to take some water from this, approximately half a liter of water. So maybe a half a liter, 500 ml cup of water you will take from the drinking water, and you will put into the cup, and then you will have to put it on the stove. Okay, so we have a mini stove here for demonstration, and you will put the water in the pot, or on the stove here you will put it in the pot. Then you will take a tablespoon of senna leaves. In some cases or in some countries, the senna might be slightly different. So sometimes they might tell you 2 tablespoons. It all depends on your prescription, because some people, they are smaller, some people, they are bigger in weight, some people have more stomach problems. So they will give a certain amount of senna. You will put in a tablespoon, put it in the pot or the kettle, and you will boil for a period of time. And this will become like a tea, maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes. It will boil on a recommended heat that you will see in the prescription, and it will become like a tea. Then you will leave it to cool, and then you will strain it, and you will put it in the cup for drinking. And then you will be given a certain amount of days. Some people 2 days for drinking, some people 5, 7, or even more. Some people have to take a rest in between the drinking. The diagnosis will, the prescription will explain how to do. Each person may have slight differences. And you will drink this senna in the mornings before eating. Some cases you have to take in the evening, depends on your work schedule. This senna, this Ruqyah senna tea, it will purge the stomach and you will get pains and you will get diarrhea. Okay, so it's a combination of the Quran with the senna, and it removes the sorcery stuck in the stomach. Sometimes for many years the sorcery is stuck, sticks like glue, and the senna will scrape it out and you will get diarrhea and pains and it will go away. Okay, so for people who have specific illness for stomach or problems, the Quranic water by itself is not enough. You have to take the senna. Okay, and this is a common issue. Many people drink Quranic water and their sorcery in the stomach doesn't go away. It means you have to make the senna. Okay, so this is important. And this water that you make here will be sufficient for your period of time. If you don't have large containers for water, you can make small amounts, but you will have to keep getting the amount of paper to make. In some centers, there's smaller papers for smaller amounts of water. Okay, you need to talk to the person who made your diagnosis. Okay, now after you have your water prepared for drinking, which you will do throughout your period time of treatment, you will also have to prepare water for bath and spraying. So last time in the self-treatment, we showed you how to take the bucket and recite in the. Now we don't have to do that. Now you have to get a large bucket or a large container, storage container, something that can hold maybe 30 liters. You will see on the paper 30 liters or 40 or 25 liters. It depends on the Quranic dilutable print, the size of it. You will fill it pipe water, and then you will take another one of the Quranic prints and you will put into the water and you will leave to dilute. Okay, and this will take a few minutes. It will dilute and then you will get Quranized water. This water will remain and last for a few days, maybe 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. It depends. So it's saving you from reciting all the Quran inside of this water. So it saves the person from reciting so much. You can just put the prints and it's same effective. It's some cases it's more effective because the Quran, it is like written into the water. The recitation, it's like vibration. So it's different. Okay. Now this large container of 30 liters of pipe water, okay, water that comes from the pipe, and you dilute it, you are going to use this now for spraying. So you will take some water from this, okay, and you will put into a spray can. So this is a spray can here we have, okay, and you have to spray your house with it, okay, and your business. Some people, they have problems with their business. They need to spray the business. There's source place in the business, thrown in the business, rest in the business. You have to spray and dilute everything. Dilute the water and spray. You have to spray the floor. You have to spray the windows, the business products. You have to spray everything, the machines, the equipment. In your home, spray the windows, the bed, under the bed, the furniture, the appliances. Everything must spray like you are sanitizing, like you are missing. Okay, like miss. Okay, some people, they use the small spray bottles. Okay, some people, they can't use the small spray bottles because their problem is so big, or the problem is especially in the house. You have to use a spray can. Some cases in some centers, like we have to use the big spray cans, like for factories that they have many problems with machines breaking down and losing money and work. We have to go and spray the entire place with Quranic water, and in some cases we have to sit and recite Quran, especially Surah Al-Baqarah, in the place. Okay, so you will spray your place. The prescription will tell you how many times to spray your place. Normally it's in the beginning of the treatment and the ending of the treatment. Okay, beginning the first day or second day and the last day, the 12th or 13th day, depending on your treatment timeline. Okay, now the water that remains in the barrel, okay, you have to continue, okay, for the Quranic baths. If the water finished while spraying, you have to fill again and you will get another Quranic paper. So your treatment package contains many Quranic pages, maybe 4 or 5. And you put another one in it and you prepare again. And this water you will use every day for the Quranic baths. Okay? So you have to bath every day with the Quranic baths, preferably in the evenings, after Maghrib or after sunset. Okay? Sometimes you bathe in the morning, during the day, the prescription will tell you. Okay? When you bath with the Quranic water, how do? You go to the bathroom, okay? You take your normal shower with your bath wash. When you are finished bathing, then now you have your Quranic water, and then you have the jug, okay? If your barrel is in the container is in the bathroom, then you can just take from the jug from the barrel, and then you can pour and bathe. You must bath again. You must wash the hair, the eyes, the face. You must wash everywhere, and you must concentrate on where you have the pins. Okay? If the container is far away, then you have to fill in a bucket and carry the jug and take and bath. Okay, you must bath with at least 3 liters to 5 liters of water. Some people they bath with too little water and their problems will not go away. The water must cool the body. Okay, so you have to bath with it on a daily basis. Now there's rules for this Quranic bath. You can't let the water, when it goes down in the bathroom, it can't go to the sewer. So you have to check your bathroom to see if it goes to the sewer or if it goes outside, and you will understand. In some cases you have to put a bathtub and stand in it and bath and then throw the water outside in the plants or the dirt or the floor. In some cases, the men they can bathe outside in their private garage or something like this. Your person who diagnosed you will discuss with you how to do. You must bath every day for the period of time. When you bath with the Quranic water and you are finished, you let the water dry on your body. Okay, and after the water is dried on your body, okay, then you will take the oil that there is Ruqyah recited onto it. You too can recite Ruqyah on it and add to it. It will become very strong. And you will massage your body everywhere. Focus on where it has pains. The head, the temples, the head. You must soak the head. You must make sure the oil touch the scalp. Brush the hair, hands, feet, stomach, ovaries, the feet. You massage. And you can recite Surah Al-Fatiha or Bismillah or the recommended du'as during for pains and stuff. You recite. Okay? And then your treatment is finished for the day. Some people they have to bath twice a day. Some people they have to massage with the oil twice a day. It depends on their problems and the diagnosis that was done. You will be told how to do. Okay. You also be given the bahu sticks. Quran is recited onto it. You too can recite Quran on it, and you can light in your house and smoke the house or the business. Or you can light and fumigate yourself after the bath. You can smoke yourself. You can stand over the incense, put it on the ground. You stand over it and let it smoke or fumigate your body. Okay, you can do this as well. Okay, so this is a description, explanation, detailed of the Quranic treatment. So every patient who does a diagnosis with the Sheikh's Ruqyah team, you must have this explanation. Okay, your Rocky or the person who diagnosed you, they must give this explanation to do your treatment, and this is how it is done. If you do some of the treatment, some of your problems will go away, not all. If you do all, inshallah, all the problems will go away. In 85% of the cases, this treatment, for 12 days, it will solve all your problems. Okay? In some cases, some of the problems will go away and some will remain. And then in your follow-up, which is after the 12th day, you have to go to your Rocky for a follow-up. They will check your diagnosis and they will try to understand what remained and what symptom remained and what symptom did not remain. And they will understand if this is sorcery or if this is not sorcery and it's a medical problem that need to be solved with the medicine. They will tell you, or they may need to repeat or change some parts of the treatment. Maybe add more hijama, maybe add more verses or special verses. Okay, some people have to add more verses because their sorceries are more. For example, some people they have sorceries done to them with knots, and it's many knots. The sorcerer ties hundreds and thousands of knots. And that way, you will see on your treatment paper there is recommended verses. So sometimes the Rocky will tick these verses, and you have to recite daily these verses to strengthen your treatment, to focus on your symptom for it to go away. Okay, you have to recite daily or recite in the water additionally to the dilution for it to become stronger. Okay, sometimes you will be given ifmid alcohol with ruqyah on it for the eyes. Sometimes you will be given the oil, black seed oil with the ruqyah to drink for the throat and thyroids. There's some slight difference, so you must have a good communication with your Rockies. Okay, so this is the treatment explanation. We will go into a question and answer soon, inshallah, in the videos. Anyone has issues with their treatment or they need questions, they can email the email benhalima.treatment@gmail.com, and we'll try to answer you, or we will try to connect with the person who diagnosed you from the Ruqyah worldwide team, and we will see what's happening, and we will try to solve your problem, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.